What's going on there, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? And it's Monday morning, it's time for another episode of P&Q. This is the question and answer series where you get to ask me questions or make comments, and then on the following Monday I respond to them. So you've got all week to make questions or comments. Now you can do this one of two ways. You can either just leave your question or your comment in the comment section below, which is the most common way, or you can email me at miniwarzone@gmail.com, and I'll leave a link in the video description below, and then I will respond to you in an anonymous manner, meaning I won't reveal your identity. That way, if you want to ask a weird question or something you feel a bit embarrassed about, perhaps, just ask it through me and I'll respond. Or for any other reason, it doesn't really matter. Just giving you the options. Some people prefer doing it by email. I don't know. Anyways, not many this week. So I've got two emails and 3 questions or comments. I can't remember what they were now. And what I'll do, I'll start with the emails first. It's just easier the way it's printed out. Yep, that's what we'll do. Okay, so let's get straight into it then. First email, short one, says, "Man, have you suddenly turned into a Tau lover?" And I presume you are saying that's because of the sort of series I'm doing on this guy right here, just where I'm just painting him up. I don't know where I'm going with it, to be honest. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along on that one. But no, I was never really into Tau in the early days of my sort of hobby experience. Although I don't know, I don't know why I'm kind of excited for the new Tau, up and coming Tau codex. So I want to see what's happening there. Fingers crossed there'll be a less boring army, because when people just stay in the back row and just shoot, it's kind of boring, which they do for a lot of the games. And I love the models. I think the models look fantastic. I'm enjoying painting that one, really enjoying it. So I don't know, maybe I'm turning into a Tau lover. I don't know. I want to get into orcs. I really want to get into orcs in a big way. So yeah. Next one. "Hi Pete, I've got to say, I am amazed at the variety of games / armies you're into. So I've got to ask, do you like them all, or are they just the latest hobby craze of the moment? Why not specialise more?" It's a good question. I think if I was to specialise starting off, I wouldn't have grown as quickly as I have, because I have a wider audience, more vast. And it's okay to do that when you've got a larger audience, I suppose, or you've just been going for years. But I love all games and miniatures and things, and why not? I don't know, I like a bit of this and a bit of that. My attention deficit, I suppose, hobby attention deficit, is, excuse me, I've just had bread for breakfast, well, toast for breakfast. Bread always makes me hiccup. I don't know why. It just does. I don't eat it quickly. I just always repeats on me. Anyway, what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying now, but I think I'm just emphasising the point I was saying about my attention or lack of. No, I just like different things. I like to be able to do different things. Like, I'm excited for the Tower coming up, the new codex. I'm super excited to be starting Orcs next month. My Orc army for Orctober. I'll be opening that Stormclaw box set. That's going to be my main starting point for Orcs. So yeah. No, if it's the latest hobby craze, then I'm happy doing it, which is the main thing, isn't it? I don't feel as though it is, though. I like to do different things. I was even asked to build an FX model once. You know, there's modelers that subscribe to me. They're not into Warhammer or Hordes or War Machine or Bolt Action or any of those or games. They just like the modelling side of it, which I feel I mean, that is a more specialised area of the hobby. And to be fair, when I see people doing these amazing dioramas and things, there's so much skill and effort's gone into making those models look amazing. And I feel I can learn a lot from these guys. So yeah, I just do anything. I mean, I'm looking over there. I've got a few more Airfix and plastic soldier models I could put together or give away at some point. Depends what the call for it is, really. Um, yeah. So to answer your question, I don't think it's the latest hobby crazes. I love it all. I just love modelling and painting and all that good stuff. And that's the emails. That's all the emails. Well, just to go recap on it, I'm not going to specialise more because I feel that would narrow my audience too much, and I want to reach as many people out there as possible. Just keep on going until I drop. Right, to the comments that were left last week. Then Idic Beer says, "Glad you liked the question." Smiley face. I think it would be really cool to see a real life dinosaur. Although going to the future is probably what I would do. Yes, because Eric Beer asked where I'd go, and I said I'd rather go to the past to explore where mankind came from, sort of thing. So you'd rather go to the future. That's okay. And so he says, okay, so if you were a Jedi Knight, what kind of lightsaber would you have? Oh no! Obviously not red. Oh, you asked a hard question there. That is a hard question. I'm going to go for blue. Traditional blue. I like the blues. I like them all. The green is good. Purple is excellent. I'm going to go for blue. Be really traditional. So yes, a blue lightsaber, and I would wield it, I don't know, in a heroic manner. I've never leapt about the living room when I was younger playing Jedi Knights, waving sticks around. That was only the other day. Anyway, Spider666 says, I was asked this in my P&Q last week, number 11. I thought I'd throw it at you, lol. If, however, it's already been asked, I apologise, I haven't seen it. So if you were, right, okay. So something you asked. So if you were to make a Kickstarter project, what would it be? If I was to make a Kickstarter project, what would it be? It'd be a generic set of miniatures. I don't know, it would either be a generic set of miniatures that you could use in a whole variety of games, or a set of rules that you could use, like in printed book form. I know a lot of them just do like PDF downloadable files, and that's fine. But then you see most people print them out and like laminate them and bind them together and stuff. I suppose the easiest one for me to do would be to make a set of rules for a game. Now, would that game be historical or fantasy, sci-fi? It'd be fantasy, sci-fi. So I could make up more of my own thing. Yeah, but it'd be a game. Or a board game. I used to make up my own board games when I was younger. I used to make them, physically make them. Get wood and cardboard and make cards and counters and do all sorts of things. I reckon I can make a good board game. My daughter's good at making board games too. She used to do that as well. Kind of runs in the family, I guess. Yeah, so a game, either a board game, set of rules, or a set of miniatures. But I don't have the experience of making miniatures, so I would opt for the first two. Okay. Last question then. WG Revival says, have you ever washed your brush in your cup of tea? No. Have you ever carried on drinking it regardless? So no and no. Not that I've ever done that, just curious. Nope, never done that because I've got the these ones here that just hold the brushes in place. I've never been near doing that. I've seen and heard it done. I've heard people say they've done it many times, and I can see why if you're using 2 glasses or 2 cups alongside each other, just wash it out. But if I did it, would I carry on drinking it regardless? No, probably not. I probably wouldn't do that. He also makes an additional comment. P.S. +1 for tangential. Hope it was just the sun. I was a bit mad last week, and it was probably the sun. No sun today, no danger. It's just cloud and rain and shitty weather. So crappy weather. It was just nice to have the sun last week. And yeah, but that's it, guys. Obviously, post more questions or comments if you want me to, you know, do more of that stuff. I mean, obviously, I'll be doing it. I do it every week anyway. It's a weekly series, but it's nice to interact in that way with you guys. And I don't know, you can ask me anything, get to know me. I'll answer or respond in some way. And yeah, but if I don't ever get any questions, I've said this before, I'll just pick a topic, make something up and just ramble on about it for 10-15 minutes. But that's never, apart from the first episode, that's not happened yet. So please keep those questions and comments coming in. Love you guys. Remember, all brushes lead to war. Bye now.